Hello, this is Sonja from My Happy Space. Welcome back at my channel. Today I'm going to make a little booklet for this beautiful card set of Bible promises which was made or created by Brave Little Taylor from Illustrated Faith. And they are just beautiful promises about the Word of God. They're absolutely stunning. So I thought I'm going to make a little booklet about it just to encourage me to sort of expand a little bit more on these promises. I downloaded the I Am collection from Simple Stories, which actually goes perfectly with this collection. So you had some papers you could download it or bought, but I didn't do that because I knew this collection will go perfectly with it. So I'm just showing you various little things I'm going to use. These flowers is with the printable. It's beautiful flowers that comes with the card, and I've got some other journaling card, Illustrated 5 journaling card, some other things. I don't end up using any of those little beloved society girls. It was just a bit too much, but I was thinking of them, and I'm going to make a little interactive booklet just to get little tags out, little journaling cards which you can take out just to expand a little bit on the verses. Like for instance, some of the verses is be still and know that I'm God. So I'm just maybe going to check up some more verses um, about be still and now I'm God, and just expand a little bit on there and just do a little bit of journaling. I find it's always fun to have a pretty place to do these things. It motivates us. I think that is probably why we are in the Bible journaling community. We just like to be creative, and we love the Lord, and we love the Word of God, and we just want to combine the two. I just think it is such a perfect combination. So I'm just making the cover. I've expanded the booklet. The booklet, the square card a little bit to make it a bit bigger to fit on the card. And I've got some die cut letters, which I've just die cut from the various beautiful papers from the I Am collection. And I'm just going to spell out I will remember, because this card set was designed in mind for the difficulties we as a world and everybody's going through at the moment, just to remember, I will remember that God is in control, that he all the promises he gives in the Bible, and yeah, it's just nice to go through all these beautiful promises that he gives us. So I've just decided to put it on a cardstock, some of the cardstock from my I Am collection, just to let it pop and stand out a little bit. It's easier, I find, to work with such finicky things to see if you put it on a cardstock and then put it on top of the where you want to have it. Anyway, as I said, that background of the cover paper was a little bit too busy, so that's why I've done it. So I'm just going to show you various segments of how I made this book. I didn't record everything because I can't, my phone just doesn't have enough memory to record everything, so I need to sort of very selective when I record what I'm going to record. And so I'm just showing you various things, my sort of my thought process of making this book. As you can see, I've just made rectangular papers. I put them on top of each other, glue them together, hole punch them, and put some rings through them. And I've also cornered it off because I like that effect of the corners round. And now I'm just going through the different patterns, and I've decided what card goes the best at what page. I didn't really overthink it. I think obviously you can spend for hours going through it and make sure each card looks actually perfect on each page, but life is too short for this. I think sometimes if you overthink things, it gets too complicated. So I basically just go through them, more or less look and see which one looks the best. Some of them are very, very full of pattern and very bright, but yeah, I'm going to back it up with doilies and some more cardstock, so it's going to pop out on the page. So this is what I'm doing at the moment. I really love making this little booklet. I love these papers is so beautiful, and the card set is so pretty. I just fell in love with it the moment I saw it. Anyway, everything Brave Little Taylor does, I just love her, because I just love the heart behind her. She is just one of amazing women. So if you don't follow Instagram, go and do yourself a favor, follow her. I really love supporting her as an artist. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to make a little side panel there with double-sided tape, and just to be able to tuck a journaling card on that side. As you can see, I've backed already all my little square verses card with doilies and some pattern papers there. I've got a bright pink doily behind that verse with the power on. And now I'm also going to make a little tuck spot there. So as you can see, these little journaling cards, I think is from Pink Paisley. I think it's from the Auburn Lane. I don't know if it's actually from the Auburn Lane collection, but it's one of their collections, and they're so beautiful. I made them a little bit bigger. Now this little card is it's just almost like, it almost looked like a little office file that flip open, which you can also tuck something in. So this was just a template I had, so I just trace it, and I just thought it would look cute there. This is just a normal tag I made. I also just use a template and I just trace it and made the tag. So I'm going to make it like a tuck spot for that. Now I'll be popping over to this little envelope I've also just made from a template I had. So it's, I don't exactly know what you call this type of envelope, but you slide things in, and there with the opening I've just done a hole punch, and I've just punched half of it, so you can get that crescent shape in there, so it looks a little bit more officey. It looks like a little envelope there. So I'm just putting red line tape there just to secure it, and then I've got these little journaling cards which I can also do some journaling. So the idea is obviously to create as many journaling spots as possible. The nice thing is I can add some journaling. I can, if I feel I need to journal a little bit more, I can use some of those Pink Paisley little pink journaling cards. I can just put it in there. I've got some illustrated 5 little journaling cards. It's a nice way to use some of your stash and just make use of it. So I'm just making a little flip open there so I can journal in the and that side, and yeah, so I can journal in the white spot, and then if I really feel I want to journal some more, I can pop a little journaling card on that polka dot pattern paper also. So yeah, I think, yeah, that is also one of those little envelopes I've made. So I've made some tags to go in there, so I'm just closing it up. As you can see, it didn't totally close up, but it doesn't really matter because it's going to be at the back. So I'm just moving on swiftly. Now I'm just decorating this little beautiful tag with a die-cut butterfly. I bought myself a die-cut a while ago, die-cut machine, but I haven't really used it as often as I thought I would. But I was really thinking I must be intentional about it and use it. So I was actually quite pleased after I made the little butterflies and I made the letters, and yeah, just to use it again. I think if I can make a suggestion for die cuts is just to get die cuts that you can use on a regular basis, like letters or something like a heart or a butterfly. Yeah, something useful. And I always just buy these dinky die cuts, which is much cheaper than the sort of the die cuts with the official names. They are very expensive, especially in South Africa. I'm sure they're expensive all over the world, but here especially. So I just buy the dinky ones, which is very affordable, and they're small, and the layouts I make in the Bible and small little layouts, I don't need these massive die cuts anyway. So that is my little tip for die cuts. I'm sure people know 10 times more than me, but that's how I find that's the die cuts I use the most. So yeah, I'm just putting various little beautiful flowers on there, just make sure that I decorate it. Now this is the finished product. So I'm sorry, as I said, I didn't film everything. I just wanted to give you an idea. So I'm going to do a nice flip through now. So I've tucked various cards in there, and I've made a little envelope with the other verses he suggested. And there it is, the verses just on one of these little journaling cards. I thought actually there was another collection of verses, but there wasn't. So I kept the open space at the bottom open it, but I can actually add my own verses there if I want. And there's just a journaling card which I just made a little tabby to get it out with, which is with a half cut of that Amen bubbles of Sonja Noel, which is very nice. And there I've just have a little journaling card sideways. It's just interesting to have different elements. And there I just show you I can pop some more journaling cards in there if I want. And this is this little cute little office envelope, little folder, which you can clip with a little paper clip. And I've got some journaling cards in there also, just to do a little bit more journaling. And as I said, I can pop some more journaling cards in there if I do. I love that little file. It is so cute. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite pages, the beautiful tag with the butterfly and those words wow and Jesus. That is a la Roots printable, which I've used. I love the font of that. And then I just sort of put a little insert there because I knew that 2 little journaling cards in that envelope is not going to be enough to journal. So I've created a little extra space. That's a nice thing about a ring binder. You can just add as many things as you want with it. And there's a little flip up, which I've just tucked some journaling cards also. Those purple journaling card is from, I think, Grow in the Dark set, also from Brave Little Tailor, which I thought also I can just use, might as well use it in there. And I made a little insert again just to give me some more space to journal. And I've got these beautiful tags, which I've just popped in there also. So I can just do some more journaling. I'm just struggling to get it out there. So there's some journaling cards. And I'm just going to put a little bow on that one because I missed that. So I'll just put a little bow on there. The other journaling card has got that beautiful lace bow, or lace ribbon, that was the last little bit I used. I'm running out of it, and with all the shops and craft shops closed, I can't go and get any more, but it's obviously not urgent. But I must tell you the truth, I can't wait for the shops to open for we don't have so many craft shops in South Africa, but it doesn't matter. There's enough, and it'd be just lovely to just enjoy them and support them again. So another little insert, and I use a hole punch to give that sort of doily effect at the edge of it. Some more journaling cards, and this is also sort of a little template which I use, which you can just tuck some journaling cards in there, so I can use. That is also from a Brave Little Tailor printable, that one with Jesus. It's to study the Word of God, and that study one is also from her. And that is a card from Sonja Noel, that live card. So this is the second last page. Thanks for sticking with me and going through this booklet. This is just also a tag I've made with some of the sentiments, which is also part of the printables. And yet again, I can tuck some more things in there. So this is the last page. I put some pom-poms there at the side with also a little tag where I can do some journaling. So I hope you enjoyed see how I made this little booklet. You can use any papers. You can use basically any printables, whatever inspires you, and you can make a little booklet for it and just study the Word of God. That is at the end of the day the idea. So if you like this video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please consider so. And yeah, you must have a lovely, lovely day. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.